through, Casey. So definitely a little bit different than how you dropped it off, as far as stance-wise.
Yes.
Just that little bit makes a big difference aesthetically, for sure.
It's just enough too. That looks good.
100%. You're not going too tall. You've got a good set of wheels and tires on there. Obviously, we got a good set of shocks on there from Icon. We've got their coilovers up front, the coilovers out back, and their nice tubular upper control arms with the delta joint. So up front, you've got like 11.5 inches of travel and a little bit more out back. So Ryan has kind of told me a little bit about your past together. How long have you been coming to SDHQ? I
would say it's been like 29 years.
29 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy because Ryan tells us he's 26, so I don't know how mathematically that works
I just go off the age of my daughters when so yeah.
So do you remember what your first build with Ryan was?
Yes, it was a
Red Super Duty.
A Red Super Duty, yeah.
What did we do to it? Or what did he do to it? That was back in the days when he was the mechanic.
Well, back in the days, I would be the one that would greet you in the front.
Yes.
We'd talk about it, and then we'd get you in the same day.
Yeah.
Pretty much you'd be hanging around the showroom. I'd go run in the back, pull the truck around, be doing the exhaust, the gauges, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, whereas now it's a little bit different. You come in, we talk about it, we book you out a few weeks or what have you, and then we have you come back. But I think back then it was me answering the phone, talking to you at the counter, and then swinging around back. So
yeah, we did. I had a 2000 F350, and we did the lift, the gauges.
I think we did B&B exhaust.
B&B,
Billy Boat exhaust from here in Phoenix.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit different now with what you're rocking. A little more. I bet the ride quality is going to be a lot nicer than your old Super Duty.
Yes.
So that'll be really nice. What keeps you coming back to SDHQ?
You know what? It's always just you guys have been fair, and we've been treated good, and I know when something gets done, I'm not gonna bring it back. You know, it's a one time. You guys take care of it, and that's what I appreciate. That's why I came here.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We really try, and that's probably 99% of the stuff where people aren't coming back. But every now and again, we will run into a little hiccup there and again, but we always take care of it. So we make sure that you're happy when you're dropping it off, when you're picking it up, and down the road, you know, we're going to be there to take care of it.
Yeah, well, that's when I went to do this, I've been researching, and this is my baby, and I was like, I got to go see Ryan. So it's cool. It was very nice.
Well, and this one, it kind of put me off a little bit, or not put me off, but it surprised me because we're doing skid plates and things like that. So it's like, I know Casey isn't going to go off and scratch and beat this thing up, so it kind of.
You should have seen it last week.
So maybe he is going to use the skid plate. So.
Well, the Super Duty was never treated to that. That thing was pristine. Every time we took it in, it was waxed up, clean. You know, your typical firefighter special. So,
which is, sorry, a good thing to talk on, your protection now that you are going to use this off-road. We installed that RCI Fuel skid plate. We beefed up the tie rods with the Icon heavy-duty tie rods, and we threw in a set of our SDHQ Built ABS Guards. So that was our gift to you. We put front and rear ABS guards on there. So it's a little piece of insurance that if that thing gets hit, it's going to put your truck into limp mode. You're not getting home for a long time. So we, as a gift to you, we put those on both front and rear. Like I said, just a nice little piece of insurance on it. You can go out out there and use it for sure.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Very cool. Sure.
That's kids in it. Wrong one. There it is. That's one you built.
Yep. We got little updated turn signals on there. That doesn't look like the original.
No. That was me trying to be. Well, I'm trying to find the. So I was telling them that truck saved our life. We were driving up to football camp, and a semi crossed the center line up by Heber and hit us at 50 miles an hour.
Holy smokes!
And no, it all stopped right at the cab.
Wow.
And if it wasn't lifted, we would have gone underneath this flatbed trailer.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Glad everyone got out all right, though.
Great, yeah, it was. That's why everybody in our family drives big vehicles still.
Could it maybe have been that?
No, because I never had running boards like that.
Yeah, we didn't get pictures of everything.
No. There it is.
Oh, there we go. Yep,
Isn't that it? No? Yeah.
Well, those are your welds.
I do believe that's it.
Yeah.
That was the beginning.
Yeah, 3.5 inch.
I think that was it.
Yeah, so back then, I think we did, called it a 3.5-inch kit. I think this was a FabTech 3.5-inch kit, which was really a 3-inch kit. And then we did Edelbrock shocks on it.
Yeah,
Edelbrock shocks were red, they were a good charge shock, and they matched the truck.
Yeah.
So, and then we did a set of welds on there.
Yeah.
The Ryan Special.
Yeah, so
it was.
Yeah, so that was way back.
But,
the
and
date
we
on it,
changed
but
it. Yeah, we changed some things up. And,
Yeah.
and it might not have been, I'm just trying to think of the girl's age. 'Cause
Yeah,
Jess, my oldest daughter, is 30 now.
yeah.
But
I think it was right when we went to Baseline, because I don't think
I went to your store in Gilbert.
on Gilbert, but then we did the work on Baseline.
Right.
So that was probably 2000.
Yeah.
Maybe 2001 at the latest, but probably 2000 is when
Yeah.
we did that.
Yeah, well,
right
that
after you
was
bought
a
it.
2000 truck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So here we go. That is
Yeah,
it.
that's cool.
5 years ago. That is cool.
Yeah, it is. And that's one thing I told my wife when I came by here. And we had gone by that where your Gilbert shop was. I said, that's Ryan's used to be there. And then when we came in that day, I go, this is what he has now. And she's like, oh my gosh. So
Definitely a little bit different. We didn't have room to drive in the back and kind of show you a truck
No.
like this or go over anything.
no.
And heck, there's no way I could have used all this space. I was one man doing it,
Yeah.
you know, with no lifts. So
No
we didn't
lifts.
have a lift up until we probably had our first lift probably about 12 years ago. So
Yeah.
the first 14 years, we did no lifts because everything was just done on the ground. They're Super Duties. I mean, we would get that in and out like that.
Yeah.
There's no reason we'd rack it up, waste time.
Yeah.
We'd just do it on the ground.
Yeah. I remember he's like, oh, these lift kits are easy. And I was like, oh, geez, it's done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But awesome. I'm really pleased with the way it is. Now I have a little more confidence. We've kind of abandoned some trails because knowing the issue with the tie rods and stuff like that. So now it's game on.
now with the tie rods, that skid plate, and our ABS guards, I think you're ready to have some fun.
Yeah.
That, and if you get stuck, you got a winch to get yourself pulled
I know.
out, or for someone else.
Like my dad used to say, that's 5-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's 5-wheel drive. So yeah, really cool.
Right on.
Get you on the road.
Sounds great. I'm ready to head to Prescott right now.
Oh, darn.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Casey. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Casey, appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you, Casey, for coming out and talking to us. We appreciate it. If you guys need some work done, whether you're an old customer or a new customer, come on down and see us or reach out to us at help@sdhqoffroad.com. Like always, appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.